Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at SoundHound AI, and on this chart we have been tracking mostly a leading diagonal to the upside. Now it is possible to count these as motive waves in wave 1 and wave 3, but I much prefer the interpretation where this is a diagonal pattern. The structure makes much more sense that way. But regardless, we have so far completed a wave 1 up on the long time frame, a wave 2 down, a third wave up, a fourth wave that, well, it's not certainly complete. This could easily extend, but then if we did complete it, we would be tracking the fifth wave to the upside. And yeah, we do still have the support zone for this wave 4 in place, that is between $12.8 down to the 61.8% retracement at $4.4 level. And then we do have the yellow interpretation that would rather focus on the bearish idea that we have completed only an A wave down, a B wave up, and then we would still be looking for lower in the C wave. I have to say, it is not clear. Both of these scenarios seem equally probable at the moment. We might have, though, this move to the downside completed as a 5-wave move, so we will need to keep a very close track of this. But to the upside on this time frame, I am considering that in the white scenario we completed so far not the A wave necessarily, but an A wave, and that we possibly completed here a wave B bottom. We could still be within the wave B, so there is a lot of support and resistance overall in this area. It is a complicated chart by nature of being a leading diagonal that is forming to the upside. Now here in the shorter time frame, in the previous video I provided you this resistance area that we seem to have actually broken now, and I am actually considering that maybe this was just a truncation or maybe this was a distortion where we pushed a little lower, but I incline to believe that it's not necessarily that we failed to hold the resistance, but we failed to form another bottom in this area because we found a more significant support area instead. And now I would really be focusing on two ideas. One would be that we are in the yellow interpretation, and this is a 1-2 setup that is developing, and we are looking to find resistance in the area. Let's see. But it would be the area between $13.6 up to the $15.7 level. So far we did reach the first level twice. We got rejected, so here boom, rejected, then here again boom, rejected. Now we did manage to break it the third time, but we need to still be very careful, because even on the structural side of the chart, we do have significant resistance in these areas here especially. And yeah, depends if you consider to count the wicks here too, doesn't really matter at the moment. But the idea is I find it very difficult to form or to break this previous top that formed in this area, and we will track that very closely, of course, but we need to have the mindset prepared that we could be. I want to make these less opaque because I want to have clearer vision on the lower time frame structures, because those are the more volatile ones. And yeah, we have the resistance in place. We have a count that we can track to the downside in place, and this would be in yellow. And we do also have the idea that we could still push directly higher from here, where we formed a B wave bottom in this area, and we so far are doing pretty great. We are forming continuous higher lows and higher highs, so that is always a good sign. But to be honest, a count in this area is very difficult to provide. It is overall on the very small time frame, so I will leave it at this at the moment. I don't want really to make any assumptions. Let's say at most that this could be an ABC that is developing to the upside, and that would be a more safer approach, but we would be looking for the $14.6 level target at the 100% extension, and then a break below this level at $12.7, or yeah, $12.70 would be an indication that something different is going on instead. So for now, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.